Hey guys, it is me, and so I am on my way back from just a really short little road trip that I took. So anyways, I wanted to do a quick little video on double masking and why it is that I do that when I go in public. So I've said it before and I'll say it again, that I've always taken COVID-19 very seriously, and you know, some people do, some people don't. Some people are more lax than others. Some people have COVID fatigue. I have never gotten COVID fatigue. Like, yes, I wish I could go back to the way things were and do the things that I used to do, but I also understand the implications and I also fully comprehend the possibilities. However, I'm also comfortable with the life that I'm living and I feel like I am thriving. So whenever I go in public, which I don't go in public a whole lot, every now and then I might have to do something, like say occasionally I might have to go in a place for something I wouldn't normally have to. Like the other day I had to go get a tire repaired, so I had to set foot very, very briefly inside of Discount Tire. And normally I only will go to the grocery store about once a week at most, but usually these days it's about every other week because I've been ordering my groceries online quite a bit, and so in the future I'll probably be ordering online even more often. So long story short, I also go to the tanning salon once a week, which I've talked about before, and yes, I do wear a mask inside the tanning bed. I know that sounds stupid, but I have to tan, I have to do it for my mental health, so ultimately I double mask up and I lay in the tanning bed. It's difficult, yes, but you get used to it and it's worth it. So ultimately, basically when it comes to the double masking, you can do it in various different ways. You can wear a couple of surgical masks, or you can do 2 cloth masks, or you can do one of each. So what I typically do is I will do one of each. I will put the surgical mask on first, and then I will also put a cloth mask over it. And the cloth mask that I use most of the time, I have a couple that are infused with like gold and silver, and those really help because those kill out viruses and bacteria and it amplifies your protection. So then I also have 1 or 2 that has like the carbon filters, the replaceable carbon filters that you put inside like this little pocket. So in my opinion, I think they work about the same. So I will put one of those over the surgical mask for extra protection. And then, like I've said in many of my other videos, I also wear my Ionic necklace. I have several of these, but I always wear one. And if I'm outdoors, I usually won't wear a mask unless there are other people around in my vicinity. But yeah, so I do recommend double masking because I feel like it's something that's not talked about a lot, and I feel like it can be really beneficial. I've been doing this for a really long time, honestly, pretty much since the start of the pandemic and the start of everybody beginning to wear masks. I've pretty much been doing this the whole time. I have avoided COVID-19. I've been fortunate. I have not gotten it. Neither has anyone in my immediate family or close family. So tremendously thankful for that. And I really wanted to talk about double masking because I feel like it offers quite a bit of extra protection. And now obviously if you are someone that has certain health conditions, I don't recommend doing this, just because you might have trouble breathing. If you're someone that suffers from like severe anxiety or PTSD or something like that, that makes it hard to wear a mask in the first place anyway, you might want to think really hard before double masking. However, I personally do suffer from severe anxiety at times, as well as I do have PTSD, but I still mask and I still double mask. So you just want to make sure if you're going to do this that you're in a calm state. If you struggle with those issues, just don't put yourself in a position where you are gonna have to, you know, be really anxious or be really nervous about something and be double masked up like that. So anyways, long story short, okay, so double masking is just very protective. I just think it's a great idea. I've been doing it for a long time. I recommend it. It also, if you have asthma asthma, if you have COPD, something of that nature where you're having trouble breathing, you know, I obviously wouldn't recommend double masking. So my oldest son is almost 6. He does really great wearing a mask, but I don't double mask him because he has a hard enough time just wearing one for brief periods of time. So, but for an adult, and if you feel like you can handle it, this is something I definitely recommend, and I definitely think it can help you. So I hope this video helps, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on one of my socials, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks, guys.